Just some self-expression, musing on the current state of being, state of things, state of emergence. It's not an emergency, but it is emerging, shifting, changing. It's just weird. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's just strange and different and unknown, which means it brings the promise of totally new things. It is a peculiarity to have been in a relationship with a person for 10 years and then to not be in that relationship anymore, and to navigate that experience and the allowance, the desire, even the hoping that they will have a fruitful relationship with another person that isn't you, and that you will as well experience that you both truly want the best for one another, and in a greater state of awareness and appreciation for yourself and them, you recognize perhaps that is not being together, that you are not the best for each other. Oh, I'm about to hit a plastic bag. Grown for 10 years together and learned a lot, taught each other a lot, learned a lot of things together, experienced a lot of things. But it became time for that to transition, for that phase of this connection to end. It's time for each of us to grow individually now, to grow separately. And it's a strange feeling, but it is, again, not bad. There is a sense of freedom. There is a looking forward to what comes next, even in the not knowing of it. There is still grieving and sadness, and I feel it. I feel that there is still grieving in me yet to be expressed. The tears are just beneath the surface, but it's an appreciation. It's an awareness that release is relief. I had the feeling that the relationship that we had sort of been on hospice care. And for anyone who has experienced that, it is peculiar to have this awareness of what is coming, to have an acceptance of it, to know that it is on its way, and you're in between the savoring of these moments and looking forward to that final release. Knowing that there is truly nothing to fear. There is no death. There is no loss. There is only ever transition, a change of states. And there is, in a sense, a looking forward to that change. For a person who is in pain or ill, or their body is failing, there is an understanding and awareness that that transition is freedom. It is a total release of all resistance, which feels good. It's a restoration to complete awareness of the broader well-being of self with no illusion of that separation. It's absolute peace and joy, and certainly is very conscious. There is no end of consciousness. I can personally attest to that. Consciousness does not cease ever. But it is that blend, that bittersweet merging of savoring these final moments and not quite wanting to let go of them, but also wanting them to be let go of, understanding that in the clinging to, in the holding on, in that attachment, there's only more resistance. There is no point in fighting the tide either way, I suppose. While it's there, and you simply let it be there, knowing that at some point it will leave, it will withdraw, it will ebb again. And so you let it be as it is in that moment. The tide is flowing out. There's a train coming. Oh, Jesus. That took me straight to that scene in Inception. A train is coming, and you don't know where it will take you. But you know it's someplace good. Just musing, just expressing, just making a sound for the sake of the self-soothing, the vibrations in my voice box, hearing my own self speak, just flowing the energy, flowing with the tide, with the current. It is what it is. It is beautiful. And I do believe that only good things are coming, including contrast, because contrast is one of the best things. But I believe in more than that too. I believe that joy is on its way for myself, for my ex, for all of us, for the whole of Earth and all creation. I know that right now is a time of great stress. Collectively, not just for me, not just for a handful of people. There is a stress upon the heart of humanity right now. But I believe that is coming to a close. Truly, I do. Whatever it looks like on the surface, it's something deeper, something bigger brewing. It is that swell that's rising from the very depth of the ocean. It is that geyser that is hidden yet, but it's rising, and it is touching everything. It is shifting everything, changing everything more quickly. The closer it gets to the surface, the faster the flow becomes, the more the ripples begin to spread. It's a tidal wave. It is like an earthquake that happens in the middle of the ocean, and nobody knows about it except for those with very sensitive equipment. And even they cannot see it, not directly. They can only measure other things shifting, moving, and make an informed, educated guess. But still, it is faith. There's a very cute squirrel in front of me. He knows that all as well. Anyway, a ramble, a pointless, utterly meaningless ramble of pure self-expression. I expect nothing. Not even witness. If there is witness, it is deeply appreciated. Let us be rambling, pointless, mindless fools together and simply wander this earth in blissful ignorance. That is all we are meant to do. Be just blindly joyful and appreciative of all that is. And I am. So it is. Have a blessed day.